there's this theory that, Democrats shouldn't swing at everything, every crazy little thing Donald Trump says or does. And that I believe that notion is mostly false. It's all about positioning and how you swing. You need to swing at the crazy thing he says and does by taking positions that no matter what happens, you're made to look in a positive light. What we have been doing is we've been screaming about the crazy things that he says, and then when he doesn't follow through, we look like the boy who cried wolf. But like I said in a previous video, this is all like a TV show with villains and heroes. Donald Trump is acting very predictable. So we know I never thought he would do the tariffs in a substantial way against Canada and Mexico. So you take a position, he's not going to do it. It's a TV show, it's bluster, it's lies. He's going to try to find some token victory, some token little small concession, or even a non-concession and claim that he won and we're in a better position. And you say that over and over to the population. And you also say all the terrible things that will happen if he does do it. So no matter what he does, we are proven right. You see what I'm saying? With the taking over the Gaza Strip, okay, do it. We don't think he's going to do it because he's a liar. It's for a TV show. We think what he's going to do is his hand this land over to the right-wing government of Israel, and they're going to do contracts and all this. But if he were to do this, look at all the bad things that will happen. That way, no matter what happens, we are seen to have predicted the future in a way in this TV show that he's created, and we're seen in a positive light. So it's not about you don't swing. It's about positioning yourself in a way that you're always gonna look like you knew what you were saying, what you were saying is true, and you're right. Some things you can't swing at, things that are really unpopular, no matter how you look at it. So I'm not gonna get into my views on it, but I'm just gonna say trans men who transition to women, trans women in women's sports seems to be very unpopular. They don't ever mention women that transition to men in men's sports, but that seems to be a very unpopular position across the board for most Americans. So that's something you can't really pick a side on. So in a position like that, you don't address that. You say, we respect the dignity of all people, no matter who they are. That's what you say. You don't go into that minutia of sports and this and that, because that's a very unpopular issue. But you still can defend trans people. We respect the dignity of all people, especially groups that have been, high levels of suicide and murder rates and all this horrible thing. That's how you deal with that. But you swing at almost everything. Just take the right positioning on that issue, on those issues.